Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a surveillance society, and I believe it's just going to get worse. Very soon, you're going to see cameras on top of the street lights and everywhere. They're going to be all over the place because this is their plan is a total prison planet. Total, that's why cashless society coming, total surveillance, and I believe it's just going to get worse as time progresses. This has nothing to do with crime. This has to do with control. Because look back in history and see if it helped them out. The Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin. They had special spies back then, but they didn't have the technology that we have today. But they would have given their right arm for the technology that we have today. Because right now here in Canada, you have Stephen Harper going against the Constitution. He's actually monitoring people's political views online, surveilling them. They have the Bill C-30, where they'll be able to track you in real-time electronic surveillance through the net. And they try to say that this is for child pornographers, to catch them, which is a lie. It's about control. They have to come up with something to justify their agenda. It's about absolute control. And remember, we're fighting a war on terror that will last 100 years. But it's a bunch of lies. They create a crisis, so they come up with solutions. It's called problem, reaction, solution. Because now we have military drones surveilling Canada's borders. They said the U.S. is patrolling Canada's borders with drones. Now these drones are usually used against their enemies in Afghanistan. And yet they're using them here in Canada. This is worse than Nazi Germany, ladies and gentlemen. They said they can see you from 17,500 feet in the air. They can see what you're wearing. They can see your face and everything. Imagine surveilling from up in the air. They said we don't just have an eye watching you from the street corner. Now we have an eye watching you from the sky. They're watching us through satellite. And yet that's not even enough. Now they have drones flying. And these drones can actually look right into your house. If it's a cloudy day, they can see right through the clouds. It's true. Check it out. The technology that they have today, they can look right through the clouds. They can look right into your house, see you sleeping, see if you're on the toilet, whatever. It's crazy. And they were talking about these guns, like with the thing you look through, they can actually zoom in and they can actually see into your house. It's just incredible. Like they're openly proclaiming it. Like the thing that happened in, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but in Pennsylvania, some kids took some laptops home, school laptops, and the government said that we saw the kids on those laptops. They were watching the kids from the school laptops. They can see us through the TVs, computers, you name it, ladies and gentlemen. We are being watched. We are being tracked. We are being monitored. This is an Orwellian nightmare that we are in right now. Come on, this is Canada, and yet you have surveillance blimps. Well, that's what their plan is, to have surveillance blimps in every city in the future. But now they're actually using remote control aircrafts to spy on us. Imagine, to spy on us. It's just to stop and think about this. It's just insane, man. They're spying on us from the sky. And they can zoom in. They can see us in our houses. Plus they have x-ray vans that can see us in the house. It's just crazy. They were talking about these people that go to work. What they want is this. Listen to this, talking about invasion of privacy. We have no more privacy anyway. Put it that way. We have no more privacy. We are being tracked. We are being monitored. We are being studied. We are being watched. But these people that go to work, they want to give them a tag that they're going to have to wear. And the only way that they can turn on the sink when they go to the bathroom is if they put the badge and go beep, to see if the workers are really washing their hands after they use the bathroom. They want to monitor every breath that we take. It's crazy. It's literally insane. And they were talking about smart Like you'll be able to tell if you're really throwing in a recyclable thing in the right recycle, if it's garbage or not. Like it's crazy. And there'll be smart fridges. The fridge will be able to talk to you. Like say you're running low on food, maybe it's about time that you go do a grocery list. It's gonna remind you to do groceries and everything. And even some people, it's already biometric. They don't even need a key to open their house. They just put their hand under their door, beep, and it opens the door. Like so many things, ladies and gentlemen. We are there, man. We are there. A total surveillance population. There'll be no place to hide. And they said these speed cameras, they can actually get your walking pattern so they can identify you from anybody else. Once they have your face, believe me, they have your face already on a computer database. And once that's there, you cannot disguise your face. They can tell. They can recognize you. Because once you're in the data, in the computer, you cannot erase it. And it's there. Because someone said, if someone says they don't check up on you from time to time, I bet you $100 that they are lying to you. They are checking up on us and studying us. They know everything about us. That's why they're going to go, because there's a push on the globe right now for every nation to have its citizens numbered with national ID cards, which is biometric. Which is RFID, sorry. It's RFID technology where you can be tracked. Say if somebody has an RFID reader, they can get all your information off the card. This is dangerous. It's dangerous. Even here in Ottawa, they were fighting against it. They were talking about tracking the license plates. This will stop criminals. It's a lie. It's not about crime. That's why they're going to use crime to justify their agenda. They're going to call us all terrorists. Because the people that own guns, people that love their freedom and all that, they're actually terrorists in the waiting. It's just incredible where we are right now. Everything's turning into exactly what they wanted. It's actually in their own documents that their plan is to turn this world into a big, giant prison planet. Total surveillance. Army and the police patrolling the cities, the countries. The army and the police, controlling the people. Police state, martial law, you name it. They're militarizing the police, like I said. They're training them. Military SWAT. This world is not going to be good. This is bringing tyranny, ladies and gentlemen. Tyranny. So, I just wanted to let you know, it's just crazy. It's literally insane. It's literally insane. So, that's all I wanted to say is this. Canada is turning into Nazi Germany. It's worse than Nazi Germany. Like now when you go to football, like say if you want to go to a football game, wherever you want to go, now you have to have the TSA has to pat you down and you have to go through the x-ray machines because we're fighting terrorism. This is a lie. This is totally unconstitutional. Stripping you. Now they have thought police. They think there's something suspicious about you. They can strip search you. They can strip search you. And they can actually, it's called pro-life, pro something. To prevent crime, if they think, just a thought, but people's thoughts can be wrong. Okay? People's thoughts can be wrong. But if they think you're dangerous, they think that you're going to commit a crime, they can arrest you and throw you in prison. These things are usually, so we're all what? We're what? We're cattle. We're guilty before innocent. You can't even prove it. You can't even say that you're innocent. Because in their mind, they think you are guilty. And they can execute you secretly and so on. This is where we are living in right now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't believe the media. Don't believe the news. That's all New World Order, propaganda. All those people are controlled. But they showed it on the news, though. The drone. Patrolling Canada. U.S. patrolling Canada's borders with drones. Military drones. To surveilling Canada. Imagine Canada! Anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know about this so that you guys are aware. I never would have thought this in my wildest imagination, that they would be spying on us from the sky. And we won't even know. Because it's quiet, it's silent. No noise to the drone at all. Secret cameras. And even some places in, where was it? London. I think this is London, England. There's cameras in the people's houses. Guess what for? It's for the children. It's for the children. To see if the parents are not abusing the children, see if they're feeding them the right food, and seeing if they're putting them to bed on time. And there's actually reports that there's cameras in the school bathrooms, in the showers, some places. It's coming everywhere. I'm telling you guys, it's coming. Worldwide, total surveillance. They say this is all necessary. They're always going to make it sound for our own good, but it's not. Remember that. Absolute power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. It's not going to stop. It's going to get more worse and more worse and more worse as time goes on. So, I just wanted to let you guys know about this. Like, it's crazy. Just to stop and think about it. And very soon it's going to be a crime to use cash. It's going to be out of date. It's going to be gone. Like on the other thing, when I was reading you guys before, they said home ownership will be a thing of the past. Total control, ladies and gentlemen. Total control. Totalitarian system. And that's what's happening. That's why they want to confiscate the firearms. In history shows that before they went into dictatorship, they confiscated the people of the firearms. And with all this tracking and monitoring their own citizens, you see these type of things in totalitarian countries, regimes, government control. And that's what's happening. Because no matter where you go, they all have the same agenda. To set up and get their new world order running. Total control. Put a one leader in power. And I believe that the Illuminati, because the Bible says there's going to be a one world dictator and a religious leader. And I believe that they know who he is. The religious leader, the false prophet, is probably going to come out of the Vatican. Somewhere out of Rome he's going to come out of. We are so close. We are so close to the rapture of the church, brothers and sisters. I just wanted to let you guys be aware of this. I never ever would have thought that I would live to see the stuff that I'm seeing happening. So, this is all I got to say, and God bless you, and look up. Jesus is coming. The King is coming.